A pleasant day to everyone. Again, I'm Mr. Florendo, your Mathematics Algebra 1 teacher. Today, week 14, we will discuss about dividing polynomials. That is on chapter 11, lesson number 3, textbook pages 678 to 683. Materials needed: your textbook, notebook, pen. Our objective is to divide polynomials. How do you divide a polynomial by a monomial? To divide a polynomial by monomial, divide each term of the polynomial by the monomial individually. Let's say, for example, 8x cubed plus 4x squared minus 12x by 2x squared. So we're going to divide this one. You can rewrite the quantity of 8x cubed plus 4x squared minus 12x divided by 2x squared. So we just divide this one by a monomial. So we need only to multiply by the reciprocal of 2x squared. That is 1 over 2x squared. Remember on how to divide a rational expression. We simply multiply by its reciprocal or multiplicative inverse. So now we're going to multiply only by the reciprocal of 2x squared. The reciprocal of 2x squared is 1 over 2x squared. Use the distributive property. 8x cubed times 1 over 2x squared, that is 8x cubed over 2x squared, plus 4x squared times 1 over 2x squared, that is 4x squared over 2x squared, minus 12x over 2x squared. We just apply here distributive property. Then after that, use the division rules for exponent. 8 divided by 2, that is 4. 3 minus 2, that is 1. So that means the exponent of x here is 1. Here, 4 divided by 2, that is 2. X squared divided by x squared. So 2 minus 2, that is 0 already. So we'll have x raised to 0 minus 12 divided by 2, that is 6. Then here we have 2 minus 1, that could be the variable is in denominator since the exponent here is bigger as to the exponent of your numerator. So simplifying that one, we will get 4x plus any variable or number raised to 0 that is equal to 1 times 2, we will get 2 minus 6 over x. So this is now the quotient when you divide 8x cubed plus 4x squared minus 12x by 2x squared. Let's have another example. Divide 18x cubed plus 9x squared minus 15x by 3x squared. First, we need only to multiply by the reciprocal of 3x squared. So we will get that one as 18x cubed plus 9x squared minus 15x times the reciprocal of this one, that is 3x squared over 1, interchange only, you will get 1 over 3x squared. So after that, use the distributive property. 18x cubed times 1 over 3x squared, that is 18x cubed over 3x squared, plus 9x squared times 1 over 3x squared, that is 9x squared over 3x squared, minus 15x times 1 over 3x squared, that is 15x over 3x squared. So after applying the distributive property, use the division rules for exponent. 18 divided by 3, that is 6. Dividing powers with the same base, subtract the exponent. So 3 minus 2, that is x raised to 1. Plus 9 divided by 3, that is 3. 2 minus 2, that is x raised to 0. Minus 15 divided by 3, so that is 5. Since the exponent in the denominator is bigger than the exponent in the numerator, so the variable will be placed under, okay? Because we have here, we can write this one as x raised to -1. So when you simplify negative exponent, that could be 1 over that particular expression. So in this case, 15x over 3x squared, that could be 5 over x. So we use only here division rules for exponent. After that, we're going to simplify. 6x plus any number or variable raised to 0, that is 1, times 3 is 3, minus 5 over x. So the quotient when you divide 18x cubed plus 9x squared minus 15x by 3x squared is 6x plus 3 minus 5 over x. How about if you are going to divide polynomial by a binomial? Before, we divide polynomial by a monomial. In this case, we're going to divide your polynomial by a binomial. So to divide a polynomial by a binomial, use the long division process of divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, okay? And repeat as necessary. When dividing, divide by the first term of the binomial only. Just like when dividing numbers, the answer is written as quotient plus remainder over the divisor. What are the steps for dividing a polynomial by a polynomial? Okay, when you say here a polynomial, it can be binomial or any other polynomials that we have here. The first step, arrange the terms of the dividend and divisor in standard form. When we say in standard form, it will start from the highest degree to the lowest degree when you arrange the terms, both your divisor and your dividend. The second one is divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. This is the first term of the quotient. Then step number 3, multiply the first term of the quotient by the divisor and place the product under the dividend. Then step number 4, subtract this product from the dividend. Then step number 5, bring down the next term. Then repeat step 2 to 5 as necessary until the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of your divisor. Okay, take note the steps for dividing a polynomial by a polynomial. Let's take this example. Divide 2y squared plus 3y minus 40 by y plus 5. So what are the steps that we have here? Step number 1, we're going to begin using the long division process. So when you do the long division process, we say divide only the first term, okay? We divide the first term of your dividend and your divisor. So you will have your 2y squared divided by y. That could be 2 and then subtract the exponent here. 2 minus 1, that is 1. So the quotient would be 2y. So after dividing that one, we are going to multiply. 2y, okay, divide by the first term of the binomial. So we have 2y squared divided by y, we come up with 2y. Okay, after that, that quotient, align that term by their degrees. So we put 2y above 3y of the dividend. Then we're going to multiply that one. So you will have 2y times y, that is 2y squared, plus 2y times 5, that is 10y, and then subtract that one. Subtract and bring down the remaining terms. So when we subtract this one, 2y squared minus 2y squared, that is 0. 3y minus 10y, that is negative 7y, bring down negative 40. After that, we're going to repeat the process. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So divide the first term of the binomial. Negative 7y divided by y. The result is negative 7. Multiply negative 7 times your divisor, that is negative 7 times y is negative 7y. Place that one here. And then negative 7 times positive 5, that's negative 35. Okay, then subtract that one here. Subtract here negative 7y minus the negative of 7y, that is 0. And then negative 40 minus the negative of 35, that is negative 5. So the remainder here is negative 5 already. Take note, negative 5, the degree of this one is less than the degree of your divisor. Therefore, the answer is, or the quotient is 2y minus 7 plus the remainder is negative 5 over your divisor, that is y plus 5. Or you can write that one as 2y minus 7 minus 5 over y plus 5. Okay, that's our first example. What about in the second example? Divide 5x squared plus 2x minus 3 by x plus 2. Okay, step number 1. We begin the long division process. So we need only to divide the first term of your dividend by the first term of your divisor. That could be 5x squared divided by x, that is equal to 5x. So place or align the terms by their degree. So put 5x above 2x. Then after that, multiply your quotient by the divisor. So 5x times x plus 2. That could be 5x squared plus 10x, and then subtract that one. 5x squared minus 5x squared, that could be 0. 2x minus 10x, that is negative x, bring down negative 3. Okay? And then repeat the process. Divide, multiply, subtract, and then bring down. So we will have to divide the first term only here of your difference. Negative 8x divided by x, that could be negative 8. Then align that negative 8 here next to the term 5x minus 8 above of negative 3. So we're going to multiply now. Negative 8 times x plus 2, that is your divisor. So the product would be negative 8x minus 16. Subtract. So you will have negative 8x minus negative 8x, that is 0. And then negative 3 minus the negative of 16, that is positive 13. So the remainder here is 13. Therefore, the answer or the quotient would be 5x minus 8 plus 13 over x plus 3. Take note, we rewrite this one, quotient plus remainder over divisor. So our quotient is 5x minus 8, the remainder is 13, and the divisor is x plus 2. Okay, let's take this another example. The width and area of a rectangle are shown in the figure below. What is the length? So in this problem, we are given already the area of the rectangle and the width of the rectangle already. Since area of a rectangle is equal to the length times the width, so we simply divide the area by the width to find the length already. So rewriting that one, the dividend with 0x. So we can write that could be 6x cubed minus 5x squared minus 9. This is the area of the rectangle, but we have a missing term here. We don't have a linear term. So you can write that one as 0x. So the area can be written as 6x cubed minus 5x squared plus 0x minus 9. 3, 2, 1, 0. So the terms now are complete. Then divide that one by your width, that is 2x minus 3. Rewrite the dividend with 0 or x. So again, here we need only to divide the first term. Divide the first term. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. 6x cubed divided by 2x, that is 3x squared. Then align the quotient with the same degree, so that is above 5x squared. So you will have your 3x squared, and then multiply this one with your divisor. 3x squared times 2x, that is 6x cubed. 3x squared times negative 3, that is negative 9x squared. And then subtract. 6x cubed minus 6x cubed, that is 0. Negative 5x squared minus the negative of 9x squared, that could be, this one will change to positive, and that is 4x squared. Bring down the remaining here. So that is plus 0x and then minus 9. You can have that one. Divide the first term. 4x squared divided by 2x, that is 2x. Write that one above with the same degree. And then multiply 2x times 2x, that is 4x squared, minus 6x. Then subtract now. This one would be 0. 0x minus the negative of 6x, that could be positive 6x. Then bring down negative 9. You can see here, this one, 6x first term. Okay, 6x divided by the first term of your divisor, that could be 3. So place that one above negative 9. Then multiply 3 times 2x, that is 6x. 3 times negative 3, that is negative 9. And then subtract, you will have 0. The remainder is 0. So therefore, the length of the rectangle is 3x squared plus 2x plus 3 inches. Okay? So this is the length, and the width is 2x minus 3. When you multiply this one, that is equal to the area of the rectangle. Okay, last example. Divide negative 8x minus 2 plus 6x squared by negative 1 plus x. First, we need to rewrite the polynomials in standard form. Again, when we say standard form, it must be from the highest degree. So when you rewrite negative 8x minus 2 plus 6x squared, the highest degree is 6x squared. So write that one first. 6x squared minus 8x minus 2. Do not change the sign when you just rewriting into standard form. And then for the divisor, negative 1 plus x. So we start first with x minus 1. Then divide that one already. So again, when you divide first term from the dividend to the first term of your divisor, then multiply, subtract, and then bring down. So first term first. 6x squared divided by 6x squared divided by x. That could be 6x. Put the quotient above of the same degree, that is negative 8x. 6x, multiply that one. 6x times x, that is 6x squared. Then 6x times negative 1, that is negative 6x. Subtract that one, that could be, this one would be 0. Negative 8x minus the negative of 6x would be negative 2x. Bring down negative 2, and then again repeat. First term, okay, of the difference, first term of your divisor. So you will have negative 2x divided by x is negative 2. The quotient, multiply negative 2 times x, that is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 1, that's positive 2. Subtract this one is 0. This one would be negative 4. So the quotient now would be 6x minus 2 minus 4 over x minus 1. I hope you understand how to divide polynomials. For other exercises, you can answer the textbook practice and then refer to your weekly plan. And of course, for your homework, visit your person account. Thank you and God bless you.